everyone, my name is Curtis Buell and I'm the MD at Royalwood Church. I'm so glad to be guest vlogging today on Daniel's channel, and I just want to give you guys a quick rundown of my live setup that I have here at the church. So I'm just going to jump right in. The first thing I want to show you guys is my main board, which is the Yamaha Motif XF8. And like I said, this is my main board, so this is the one that I'm playing in service. And then up here I've got the Nord stage, and I've got a couple different settings here. So I'm getting my piano sounds from the Nord. So I'm not using any of the Yamaha piano sounds. They're just coming from here. And I've got it MIDI'd into the Motif. So I'm using the Motif for pads, strings, for example. Turn that up there. So I've got a pad and a string on here, and then if I want to change it up, I can do synths. But again, I'm getting piano sounds from the Nord, and so I've got a couple different ones. I've got Live 1 and Live 2. Live 1 is more of a contemporary worship. Let's use this. Not very bright. I've got some compression right over here just to kind of give it that sound. And then Live 2 is a little bit more brighter. Okay, and I'm using that for gospel or more upbeat contemporary songs. So coming back down here, I've got, like I said, synths. Let's turn this up. And I'm controlling these with the faders here. So I've got a few different sounds here. Full Concert Grand is out, as you can see down here, it's 0, and then I'm just controlling those, and then if I need to adjust the master volume of this keyboard, I'll just use this. But I can take this all the way down and still play up here because I'm MIDIing the piano, and I'm using, let's see here, Grand Lady D, which is a Steinway sample, and I like the way that it sounds. It's really contemporary sounding. It's bright enough, but it's delicate enough where you can kind of express a little bit more. And then over here I've actually got these mapped out. One is just regular piano if I were to happen to need that. 2 is pads and strings. Here we go, turning this up. I've got pad right here, strings right here. And I have this preset, but I can mix it live. And then I've got my piano up here, which I can okay. I've got a Rhodes. That's Rhodes and synth. If I take the synth out, there's a little bit of a pad here. So I've got these all saved. Let's see here. Here's just, if I take the piano out of this, and I can mix this all live, like a talk music type Rhodes sound with a pad. Over here I've got this really cool sounding patch, and I like mixing this with the Nord. And here I'm using ballad key, which you'll find in the Motif, but I'm mixing that with the piano, so you can kind of hear the texture that's going on. And then one more here, I've got like almost like an MKS. That and another electric piano layered. So I'm layering these together with my Steinway sample that's up here. This keyboard over here is for auxes. So, and I've got some of these saved here, but here's a synth. Okay, so I can control different things here. Leads. Some pads here. Let's find a nice one. Yeah, just for textures and things. So sometimes I'll run this as like a drone pad, so I'll just hit something. We're in E flat. Pedal down here. Okay, or here we go. and I'll use this as like a drum pad while I'm playing. So I've got the sustain right here, and then I've got another sustain right here, and that's what I'm using these for. So this is for auxes if I need it. If I need like a cool lead sound or something. I really like this one. It's called In the Night. So like in the night, but like, let's take the layer off. So I'll use that. Typically I have an expression pedal too, but I don't have that set up right now. So aux is right here, main board, piano sounds coming from here, the main board. I'm getting my pads, synths, different things, sometimes Rhodes, just kind of depends. Over here's my Aviom, and I've got a setting that I like. You can save this any setting. You just hit both of these together, and then you would pick, you know, pick like one for instance, and there you have that saved. So I've got that there. Up here, got my iPad, and I'm using Music Standby Planning Center, and so I make all my notes on here. I download the charts from Song Select CCLI, and then so I'm able to mark up these charts however I want. Over here I've got a live mic if I'm singing talkback right here. Coming over here, I'm running tracks with my MacBook, and I'll just play something for you. Okay, so I'm running tracks from here, and the tracks are stored on my hard drive. I'm just using a Western Digital, and then I have this PreSonus Firebox, which is our interface, and we're connecting with right here Firewire. So tracks right here, interface, piano sounds, iPad for my charts, Aviom, main board, auxes, talkback, live mic, and then over here I have my service schedule as well. So I just go on Planning Center, go to services, go to my main page, and then I print this out, have our pre-service schedule, and then I have our service schedule, and I highlight things that are important, and then I have my list of people that are, you know, in the band, on the worship team. Over here I just have a stage layout of who's going to be singing, what mic they're using. That way the sound team and the camera team know who is where, so they know where to put the camera, they know who to turn up. So like on this first page, the first song is Glorious Day. I know that Travis is using lead 2 mic, and he is singing the solo of that song. So that's the purpose of that. But anyway, this is my keys rig rundown. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. Make sure you subscribe to my channel on YouTube. It's just Curtis Buell. I also have an Instagram page at Curtis Buell, CurtisBuell. And of course Daniel's channel if you're not already subscribed. But Daniel, thank you for the opportunity. I hope this will help some of you all. Thank you so much for watching. One other thing, on my channel you will find lesson videos, different tutorials for organ and piano. I have a few that have the keys lighting up so you can see what's happening on the piano as I'm playing, live performances, different things like that. So if you're interested in those sorts of things, make sure you check out my channel, subscribe, tap the bell icon so you'll know when I upload new content. I'm constantly uploading new videos, new tutorials, different things like that. So if you're interested in those things, you will find all that on my channel. Thank you so much.